Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's October 22nd when I'm recording this, and I figured that we should dive into silver because this is one of those commodities that I've been talking about over the last few weeks, and so far it has been playing out exactly as I told you guys here on YouTube and on the on X. So basically, you can see, here was the previous all-time high, and here was price coming up into it. And at the time, I think I was saying, hey, I just don't think that this is going to keep going up like this and straight up through there. I said most likely this is going to run into a little bit of resistance. I said, I think it's going to need to come back down and pull into support. It's got to kind of build its strength, group together and get some reinforcements, and then it can pop up and out. And even as a little bit of a trick, I think just after I mentioned that, this came up right here. And again, bit of a trick, they kind of just go up there, they see what they can grab as far as liquidity. Maybe there's some buy stops up in there. And so they get some people in there, and then they slam it down and probably drive them out or shake out all the weak hands. But if you see, we really went back into basically the daily 50. It was just a good pullback. And then right here, on the hourly chart, you can see that price then held the hourly 50. We got the Moxie price trigger, and then this thing is breaking up and out past 30. So that looks really great. This was kind of the process and performance that I was looking for with silver. And if you look at the higher time frames, this is also the reason why I said, hey, I think this is looking good overall. It just, I think it's going to have to pull back first. And this is beautiful. Just a quick little pullback here, even on the weekly, and you can see, and then up, up, and out. So pretty happy with that one. The next one that I'm actually looking at that you guys might be interested in is COPX, which is copper. There is a lot of volume coming into this thing. And if on a bigger time frame chart, this looks very similar to silver with price following that monthly 10. And you can see here on the weekly chart, price pulled back. Let me get my drawing tool better. And then you can see here price pulling back into the weekly 50 and doing a double bottom there. And this looks pretty constructive right there on that weekly chart. So if we come back over here and look like this, and you can basically see the same thing. So remember, silver kind of came up like this, and if we zoom out just a little bit more, you can see, where is it? Like right here? Yeah, right into upper resistance. So most likely after a pop like this, it's not just going to keep going up like that. It's going to need to do a little bit of a pullback. And this is looking very similar to that silver thing where it comes down, gets close to the daily 50, and right here looks like we're basing. So the only thing I'm looking for is to see if this base holds, and if it starts to move up and out, I think copper could be the next commodity that wants to get going because it looks very, very similar to silver in just its performance. Hey, may not have anything to do with silver and any of that stuff, but just the charts and how this thing is setting up looks like that. Now also, if we look at the SPX, we've been taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather with that. It's fine. We've been talking about this in relation to the small caps because we could more clearly see that the small caps wanted to pull back. But basically, yeah, we could see that price up here was a little extended. You can see the Moxie indicator was down. Even here, you can see the hourly Moxie indicator was kind of losing some energy. So we've been slowly coming down yesterday underneath the 15-minute 50. Now we're breaking the hourly 50. So this just looks like a normal process of getting price coming down into some support. And so we'll just kind of be patient with it because overall the market's bullish. It just, everything goes up and down. And then if you look at the IWM, this was very clear. I could see last week it was already starting to cut through the 15-minute 50. I was like, hey, this is probably going to come down at least to the hourly 50. It's definitely going through it. That's fine. Then you could see here it was a little extended. So kind of came up like that, got a little too extended, needed to pull back. Again, very similar moves. You got the indices, you got copper, you got silver. This is just the way of the market and how these things go. And so I want to show you that a lot of times these pullbacks are good things. And what we can even see here is IWM. This was a very long pullback right in through there, and then look at the result. So that's why I'm looking at this kind of a couple day, it might be a few days pullback. Hopefully it is good and into support, and then we can continue to move up like that. Alright guys, well thanks again, and if you have any questions or like what I show with the Moxie indicator and trading, come on over to simplertrading.com and check out the Moxie trading room, which is where I am. Alright guys, thanks again, see you later.
Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.